for 16,000, those are minor issues.
Yeah, nothing major.
Easy to fix.
Upon further review, it's peeling. I think so.
Yep. You know what? We might be able to. I might fix that right now, Charles. I might. Yo, welcome back. We're here with Charles. You saw him in my other video where I exposed him to the Tesla Model 3, and look what we have here.
Well.
If you're an electric vehicle owner or plan on being one someday, keep in mind that your car is only as good as its battery. It's the most important and expensive part of any EV. But don't worry, Recurrent has your back. Their team of battery scientists have created free tools to allow you to compare your EV to thousands of others, so its battery, range, and value are more transparent. When it's time to sell, they can even calculate a good battery premium to get you better offers from EV experts. No spammer commitments, just real offers that you can either accept or ignore. Together, we can buy, drive, and sell electric vehicles positively with Recurrent.
This is, in fact, my first Tesla 2021 Model 3 standard range.
Why? How much you pay for it?
This was listed at $16,950. It had about 55,000 miles on it when I bought it.
Wow. So you guys see 3 Tesla Model 3s here. This one is Chris, my brother. Chris over there. Yeah, he had to come out. 16,000. This is a 2025 Model 3. I think you get them now for 40,000 around there. If you got that tax rebate, you get it for 32,000. But $16,000, you can't beat that with 55,000 miles. That's a steal to me. And I see you guys already got them tinted already.
Yeah.
Right?
Shout out my guy Axel.
All right.
He did my car. He actually took care of Chris.
Yeah,
So,
I'll put his link in the description.
Definitely.
So first of all, what made you decide on getting a Tesla?
I started looking in like January of this year when I had a car, didn't need a new car. And then end of March.
Oh, that.
Sure. So end of March this year, I was involved in a car accident, a few injuries, a couple broken bones, but I'm healing. But the car I was driving was totaled. So, of course, I did need a new car. Like I said, in January of this year, I started looking at Teslas, and the timing was just right.
You guys know that I was in an accident in this Model 3, and you guys know Tesla has a huge high safety rating, the safest cars out there. I wasn't T-boned like he was. His car was in bad shape. This car was rock solid in my accident. I hardly felt anything. There was some cosmetic damage that I was able to fix, but after that accident, and it's a smaller car, right? So you would think, oh, dang, I'm in a small car, I'm gonna get tore up, but yeah, it held up well. So I think getting a Tesla is a smart move, especially after being in an accident. So now you got an electric vehicle, your first electric vehicle, right?
First one.
So how has that experience been for you so far?
Luckily for me, I have a charger at home, so I'm able to charge it as needed. I do not miss gas. I drive by gas stations now, and I don't even pay attention to prices.
Man, that's probably the best part. No gas, not worrying about gas, charging at home.
Yeah, the best part.
Yeah. I mean, if you had a internal combustion engine car and you have a gas pump at home, then maybe that's a steal. As you can see, quality Teslas can be found at $16,000. Now, what were some issues with the car? Some things, maybe cosmetic things that was wrong with it when you checked it out, or was it absolutely perfect?
No. So I'll show you. One thing is, and you have to, it's like a ding kind of right here. You probably have to look at it from an angle.
Oh yeah, I see it a little bit.
That,
a little bit. Did you see that when you picked it up or later on?
I saw it. And I asked the salesman, and he told me, you know, if I ever want to bring it by to get it taken out, to just bring it by.
Well, let me tell you how many people will notice that. 0.1%. Even after you point at it, I got to come at a certain angle. I don't know if it's coming up on camera. It's a little dip right there. So
I went with a friend of mine, Brandon and Chris, and I was inside doing the paperwork, before I walked around the car, and I got a text from Brandon, and he said, check the passenger side near the light.
Ooh,
It's
you
like
went
a
through
ding.
it with a fine-tooth comb.
Yeah.
That's
So,
what you need to do, though.
Yeah.
And I see you got a little curb rash right
That
here.
was me.
Oh.
That was me. That was me. I did buy a kit. I have a kit. I just haven't got around to doing it.
Never mind.
That was
never
me.
mind.
And I felt it and I heard it and I was like, oh boy.
So Chris had some curb rash, but he ended up putting these wheel covers on. So, I mean, they look cool. And then he bought the kit too, but he ended up still in his truck.
Mine got delivered yesterday, and it's at home, not even out the box.
So, any other cosmetic issues?
I noticed this yesterday. So, a couple things.
Ooh, look at that steering wheel.
I noticed this.
Oh, that's fire.
Oh yeah. Oh, we could probably fix that at my house. I probably got some glue. We could
That's
put
what
that
I was
in
thinking.
there.
Probably
Yeah.
just some glue. This right here.
Oh, separating a little bit.
Yeah. I noticed that the other day. I was driving and I think I might have leaned on it. And I'm like, wait a minute.
It might be some clips in there. You know what?
I think so.
Yep. You know what? We might be able to. I might fix that right now, Charles. I might. Yeah. You know what? Let me look at that at the house. I might be able to fix that.
Okay. And I'll show you something else I noticed. So when I got the car, it came with a nice steering wheel cover that I just threw in the frunk. I thought they were being nice, but upon further review, it's peeling.
Oh yeah. You know what? That's a common issue with Teslas. Whatever this vegan leather they use, it wears thin, especially if you have like lotions and things on your hand. But they try to cover it up with a wheel cover, huh?
That was too big. And when I turned, the wheel cover would just kind of slide around and around. And I'm like, and I'm like, I'm gonna take this cover off. And as I took it off, that's when I noticed that.
So that's an easy fix too.
Yeah.
Something like that, or you can even change these out. Actually, Chris changed out his yoke on his steering wheel.
I saw that.
So
I bought this cover. It was like, I think I paid like $65 on Amazon.
Oh, okay. And you know, that's gonna prevent any future issues.
Yeah. And you just kind of, adjust it to where you wanted it.
Yeah, they look
Snap
cool.
it right on. And I like the carbon fiber.
Yeah. So you know what? Honestly, for 16,000, those are minor issues.
Yeah. Nothing major.
Easy to fix.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That was all I noticed. I haven't sat in the back much, but those are the ones that stood out to me.
So then here's the question. So those were the cons. Besides the price, what do you like or love about the car so far? You only had it for what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
I got it the second week in May, so a little over 3 weeks, almost 4 weeks. I like it's quiet, it's
Okay.
fast.
No oil changes?
The only thing I did do, it alerted me I need washer fluid.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
no
yeah.
special washer fluid that you need to buy from Tesla. It's just regular washer fluid.
Did you change yours yet or add some?
I still got some in there.
Now, on the way over here, we all agree on one thing about the Model 3. The low ride height. It sits low. You are what, 6'1"?
Ish.
6'2"-ish?
No, 6'1".
6'1"-ish, right? And I'm 6 foot. And all of us, can you show us you getting in and out of it real quick?
Yeah, let's do it. So to make it easier for me, I always sit down first and then I'll get in.
Oh, yeah, me too.
And I have two boys. One of them has a car seat. The other one has a booster. The kid in the booster has to sit behind me because I like my seat to go all the way back.
Let me see how much is in the back.
It's not a lot.
Okay, well, you got 2 car seats in there or a booster in the car seat?
Yeah,
Okay.
the car seat is usually over here because a lot of times it's usually me and just the boys.
Yeah.
So the car seat, which takes up more leg room, is usually behind the passenger.
Okay, so yeah, you know,
And
it's a
getting out,
smaller sedan.
I'm used to a grab bar.
That's the one, you
So-
know what? No Tesla has that.
Yeah.
And you would think at least a Cybertruck would have a handle, you know what I mean? That's the one. I don't know why. They're trying to save money or they're just trying to keep a clean interior.
I think probably more so the clean interior.
Gravity,
Probably want my thing broken down.
gravity take over for me.
Oh,
Ooh, yeah. All right, let's see the egress. Oh, there it is.
You gotta get out in sections, man.
I mean, it's a little harder. It's not the worst thing in the world, but once you inside, it's comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got one screen inside.
Mm-hmm.
How you feel about having that one single screen?
Everything is right there. You're not looking over here to see how fast you're going,
Right.
to see if your signal is on. Everything is kind of right in front of you, so you don't you don't have to maneuver your eyes too much.
Man, so
I like it.
Yeah, so we go ahead and hit the car icon there. Hit software.
Okay.
Okay, then you're gonna hit additional vehicle information. All right, so this will show us like what chip you have and type of battery. So we have, so you got the heat pump, so that's good. A lot of cars before ours that didn't have heat pumps, they was having issues. And like with the batteries overheating and failing and stuff. So the processor's Intel Atom. So that's the same one I have.
Okay.
This is an older chip. Like Tanae's car, hers the same year as mine, but she got the new one, which is called the Ryzen or whatever, AMD.
Okay.
So it just moved faster, but I really don't have a problem with
Like
it.
a phone.
Yeah.
Get
So
the
you know,
new
like
iPhone,
when
yeah.
when you try to pull up YouTube or something, it might move a little slow when you tap stuff, but
Right.
I mean, it still works.
and software updates too, right? Some things won't.
Yeah, they say like they're a little slow to update us with stuff, but I mean, I just got an update this morning, so like yeah, it's cool.
Oh, I
like,
think I got one to do too.
Yeah, so they saying like stuff coming like matrix headlights or whatever, like when you turn the pixels or something with dim, so it don't blind people. I don't ride around with high beams on anyway, so it don't matter.
Does he have an LFP?
If you go to where's charging? So hit charging.
Okay.
Then if it says recommended at 80.
Yeah.
So then it'll be the nickel battery, the nickel high volt.
Okay.
So like mine would say like recommend charge to 100 once a week or something like that.
Okay.
So mine is considered the LFP, but these are faster. So the LFP batteries, they slower off the line and stuff. And then they just say like they say the batteries are more durable, but it's just the way the chemistry of the batteries are. So yeah, so. It depends on how you want it, but the whole 100% thing is cool. I mean, full battery life thing, whatever. But
yeah,
it is the most important part, because the most important part of any vehicle, especially an electric vehicle, is the battery. And before you bought a Tesla, what did I tell you?
check Recurrent.
And what did you do before you bought yours?
oh, it was on Recurrent.
If you can change one thing, one main thing, only one thing, what would it be?
Probably just bring the car up a little higher.
Okay.
That's about it.
So like a Model Y is essentially a bigger Model 3.
Probably. I'll give you an example. I was at my physical therapist yesterday, and the parking structure, you go down. So I went down without a problem, but coming up, it's like a little incline. You could hear the bottom of the car scrape.
Right.
And it's only me and my daughter in the car, so.
Yeah, it's not a weight thing, it's just low.
It's just low.
Yeah.
And I tried to go up kind of at an angle to where it wouldn't get it, but it still got it.
Man.
And I usually don't park in the structure, but it wasn't street parking that day.
So I think that's the biggest difference of the Model 3 and the Model Y. More room in the Model Y, a little taller, sits a little taller. But you know what? It doesn't look like the Model 3. The Model 3 looks sporty.
It's sporty, yeah.
You know what I mean? The Model Y look a little bulbous. It look like, you know, like it had too much Thanksgiving dinner, you know?
One thing I will say is that I've come across quite a few performance Model 3s that I was still intrigued on.
All right, so he was sending us all these
Multiple performance Model 3s.
He was sending us all these Model 3s, and a lot of them were performance. And I'm like, hold on, man. I know you got a need for speed, but just know everything more expensive. Tires more expensive, the car more expensive. And, you know, that's something you got to think about. And, I mean, it's cool going fast and all that, but you also got to think about how often you be going that fast. Right. But I mean, if you want to go performance, you got to go performance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the one thing like you can't really change on this. The speed is maxed out.
Yeah.
But is this fast enough for you?
I think it is. I think performance was, you see the big 20-inch wheels with the big, you know.
But look at his.
Yeah.
With those wheel covers.
Similar to it.
Yeah.
Very similar to it. And that was, and you see the big brake caliper, but
Right.
I test drove, the first one that I test drove when I was looking to buy in January was a performance. So when you test drive that initially, you like, I need this one.
Well, the next step is now to get your brother over there into the Tesla family. He's trying to hide out over there in the corner. Hey, I appreciate you, man, and welcome to the family. And keep us updated. Let me know if you're going to do anything. Like you come over to the house, like Chris came over, and we, you know, worked on some things. So let me know if you want to work on anything. But hey, the people say thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget,
Cobra told you.
all right, y'all.